Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Old Games. Today we are having episode 15 of the Western Roman campaign in Barbarian Invasion. And last time we brought the fight to the Eastern Roman Empire. And at the moment we are in quite decent position in Athens. And we should be able to continue towards, I don't remember, is this Kydonia still? But I think the island here will be our next target. And it seems our army here is progressing at least somewhat. And now it's time, actually, since we have money, it's time to make some new things. For example, maybe Circus Maximus in Rome. On the other hand, we don't need generals at the moment. So let's make buildings that will produce money. That's basically our goal. Let's see if this will be beneficial somewhat. Let's continue with that. What about here? Okay, looks good. And in Londinium looks actually fantastic. Wow, that's going to be great. What about Eburacum? A trader there will not bring enough. And Dalraida, I don't think there is anything we could build there. Tara, and actually should we try to Christianize it? Maybe we should. And of course it seems the decision is not very popular, at least for the moment. But I think the situation will improve. At least at some point. Here, I think a large stone wall could be beneficial for us. And in Campus Frisi, let's see if we move this general out. Okay. So let's bring him to Vicus Saxones. Another of these can take charge of Campus Frisi. And let's bring in the other general as well. And a Christian diplomat. And I think the area should begin to Christianize rather soon. And I think after this stone wall has been completed, we will change the religion there. Of course, these cities could benefit from growth. And actually, since he's Apalling builder and Apician glutton, I think the city will benefit if we move him away. Yes. And here I think we want to encourage population growth as well. And let's see if he could conquer us, Campus Yasuges. And I guess even though the chapel will boost population, or maybe not. Let's see about Spain. So Cordoba is still problematic. Even though this will boost population growth, it will increase public order as well. And at least the next level of this kind of building will allow us to build Hermitage. And that in turn will increase public order without the population growth. So let's utilize that. And let's make a quick check still. So Cordobais are primary problem with Tara, and I think Athens will do fine in just a moment. And in Rome, I think we will train some Plumbataris. And we are having one additional general here, so he can go to take charge of Samaro Priva. Okay. Or maybe actually we need some new governors in Spain instead. So I guess we have a turn. And let's see if the Eastern Romans are attacking, which is good news. We can get rid of that army. Hopefully I'm not overly confident here, but I think so. And let's give the walls an opportunity to do the majority of the work here. So basically the same tactics as before against Vandals. Bucellary, shooting at the flanks of the enemies, archers in the middle, infantry ready to face the enemy, and then peasants to soak up some hits when the enemy comes. Of course I would... Oh, and general, let's bring him here also. And let's see. I think they will be able to do some damage to our walls. But let's see how we do proceed here.
The enemy have formidable siege towers to the walls. Prepare for some hard fighting.
Okay, so at least one of the towers got to the wall, which will open the gates practically, and of course the wall here will collapse rather soon. But while this is happening, the Romans are taking some casualties. So 12% already. Pretty decent, and let's hope that it's only the beginning. At least they need to walk by this tower. Maybe for some units it will be the only one. And if they go this way, they need to walk underneath this tower. And I guess that's everything. So, every unit must walk under one tower. If they decide to go around, another tower as well. For example, there. %, looks good. And of course, I would like as many of these comitatenses or veterani to be taken down as possible, because I guess they will be the hardest enemy units to take care of. Actually, the enemy army seems to be rely quite heavily on mercenaries. I think we can bring in the peasants here, because the amount of enemies coming that way is rather limited. And the battle is about to begin. And mercenary Equites Veterani seems to be taking some serious damage. So I wouldn't wonder too much if they will break before the battle is actually joined. Excellent. So let's hope that the next unit will have similar fate. The nice thing with this Plum Battery is that they have very many missiles compared to the Comitatenses or even normal legionaries in the original game. Okay, they are breaking. Excellent. And are there actually some... Okay. Now we need to face the Veterani here. And there seems to be a bodyguard as well. Let's see if these Bucellari can take down enough of these. Are they actually... They are horse archers. Okay. So they need to be taken down quickly. Well, at least some of them are going down. And let's see about these Veterani. They are taking casualties. Not as many as I would like. But I think these Bucellari here can get now some decent shots off on these guys. As you can see, the damage is quite significant here. These guys are taking damage but not breaking already. Let's take care of this Veterani unit next. And then I think we need to concentrate on the bodyguard. Okay. It seems those Veterani are heading towards the Bucellari. Fortunately, they are breaking. Let's try to help out against the bodyguard here with our own general. I think we should be able to do it.
The enemy general flees. Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
And if we were... Okay, I don't think we will pursue too eagerly. So, some archers actually here. Maybe we should have pursued. And maybe we should still do it. And it's not okay for the general to lead the charge. Let's hope he survives. Okay, it seems he does, and I think the archers here won't be coming back anytime soon. So, mission accomplished here. It seems an R key is a shortcut for running or walking. seems one unit of veteran is getting here. And maybe a second one as well. And someone is shooting these guys. Are the horse archers? They are still here. So let's send the general to take them down. And I guess we had the same issue with the vandals here. But fortunately the Bucellary can take down enough of the enemies so that they will flee. And these veterani are fleeing. But what about these? Okay, they are going somewhere at least.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Okay, the horse archers went down. Let's see if we can take down some more comitatenses still, or mercenary veterani rather. They can actually hold quite well against the towers, it seems, compared to the vandals, for example. Well, not that well, after all. It's a bit of a shame that the enemy general got away. I think the whole army would have been disbanded if he didn't get away, but I don't think there is too much reason to complain here. It seems Tara is rioting, and it seems we lost our general here. That's unfortunate. Let's hope that the city itself won't rebel. Fortunately, there are no military buildings there. What about Vicus Saxones? It seems that Christianity isn't gaining strength, at least for now. If we raise taxes a bit, the population growth will decrease and the city itself will be easier to manage. I think we can build the chapel there as well. What about Tarraco? Maybe academy to bring down corruption and increase public order. I think that will work nicely. And then let's see about our main armies here. We have a trireme there, but I'm not convinced that it's reliable enough to get us to our destination. I think we could leave one general to govern Lepsismanga. And in Athens, I think we can repair the ships, build a new one, or maybe construct a chapel and train some units to keep the city when the main army leaves. And now Burtikala has a governor as well. Let's hope he will bring some benefits there. And I think we have a turn. And let's actually see next turn what kind of defenses are in Campus Yasugis. Maybe we could be able to take it. some steppe raiders and herdsmen. Actually, I think our general is quite well equipped against this kind of enemies. So maybe we could actually Christianize the province and let it rebel and then reconquer it when the situation allows that. And I think we will charge against the enemy herdsmen first. They are the fastest enemy units, so taking them down will give us some room to maneuver. And of course we can lead the enemy units in merit chase around the map here. And of course if they do decide to come here, we can charge downhill, and I think we will be better rested than they are. And with the best case scenario, we can cause a cascade of panic on the enemies and win the battle. And I think winning the battle in itself would be a surprise, but I think it might actually be surprisingly easy, as the enemies have lost their general. So, and their formation is pretty wide, so I think we will charge the right flank pretty soon. And we are ready to go. Another tactics I think could be that we just run past these and try to take the city center. Okay, they are breaking. Let's charge the second unit here. They are breaking. And now we just need to be fast enough so that every enemy unit will be broken and stay that way. Okay, time to withdraw. Well, at least we caused some damage to the enemy. Unfortunately, it wasn't just quite enough. Let's try out the second tactics as well. I don't think it will work, but let's see. Two and a half minutes, 2 minutes. I guess the enemies are just too close. Hmm. 30 seconds. 20. 10. Almost. Okay, time to get out of here. And the enemy lost half of its men, so only these raiders present here. I think next turn we should be able to capture the city. Decent battle, nonetheless. And I think our battle would have worked if the initial enemy units would have stayed frightened or in panic. Or broken. And Tara still rioting. But the situation should be improving bit by bit. And soon we will begin the similar operation in Vicus Saxones. Let's hope that the governor will stay alive long enough. Actually, maybe we could utilize the trireme in such a way that we will land always after we have finished one leg of a journey. And I think we will need some decent defenses here, and it seems it will be enough. And it's time to land. Unfortunately, it seems we are unable to besiege Kydonia, but next turn. And let's see about this guy. So he's heading to Tarraco. Burdikala will need and get 2 additional garrison units. Augusta Treverorum. Maybe it could benefit from some additional units. And let's check the settlements all together. So it seems Stingy once again is problematic. Let's combine these and make some new units and retrain the existing ones. Let's hope that we can keep it. And oh, and Salona is again besieged. Okay. That's a bit unfortunate. And let's move closer to Campus Yasuges. And we could, of course, hire some mercenaries to aid us, but I don't think that's necessary. So there are some new herdsmen there. And let's build a trader here. And sewers, so the population growth will be a bit faster. 2 more turns until the walls are completed. And it seems Eburacum will require some additional support. Tara is coming along pretty nicely. Avaricum does benefit from ship rights, but I think we will need to have the Christian church first and then the Hermitage. Tarraco is finishing the academy. Carthago Nova. I guess church there could do some good. And let's see about the army here. Okay, good. We might be saving a couple of turns there. And next turn I think we can have Kydonia. And maybe the games can be on monthly basis for now. I guess we have a turn. So, I think the tactics here will be the same. We need to take down the enemy cavalry first. And then maybe we will try to draw the enemy. Maybe we will just charge. Cause as many casualties as possible. And let's see about after that. Okay, so it didn't work out, but at least he won't be causing any upkeep cost for us anymore. A new family member. I think he needs to be a general. And I guess we will send him to the eastern front. Maybe he can capture the campus Yasuges. And Tarrako should have the governor now. And let's see if Tara still needs, well, maybe monthly games will do for now. I don't think that we will need any more new units here, but we can retrain the old ones. And the religion is shifting bit by bit. One more turn until we will initiate the shift here as well. And Athens seems to be doing okay. We can maybe, yeah, we can change them to yearly games. And maybe we should build a church to hasten up the conversion there. And then I think we can be fairly certain to get Kydonia in auto-resolve as well. Let's repair some buildings, and I think we will try to Christianize this settlement as well. Let's hope it will succeed. And then the army here can approach Kairini. And then we have some resources to construct some additional buildings. Maybe this shipwright will be useful at least when we capture the city there. What about dockyard here? Will bring nice amounts of money. Mediolanium, what about dockyard? Some extra money. Arles is constructing already, as well as Massilia. Tarrako could benefit from mines, at least somewhat. And Cordoba. Let's see, this won't bring any benefits. Maybe a decent decrease for corruption and some improvement to public order would be nice there. And then maybe actually this guy should help Salona first. And let's see if we could bring the fight to the Eastern Empire in the region of Sirmium as well. but here we will need some extra troops. And I think we have a turn. And the Eastern Empire is attacking again. They're relying quite heavily on mercenaries. That's okay. But we are going to need some new troops pretty soon. Either from Italy, or then we need to start producing them here in the city itself. And I think the enemy will rush in from there. So because of that, I think we can use the same troop formation as last turn. And then finally the archers to the center again. So let's see what the Eastern Romans will do. Okay. They will come this way as expected. That's of course nice, because then I don't think they will capture the gateway. And that basically means that if they march here, they will take quite heavy casualties from the towers. So the casualties are beginning to mount up. Of course, quite many of them are heading this way, so... And they want to demolish our walls altogether, it seems. Which is sad, because I'm actually quite fond of these walls. They have taken down many vandals, and it seems other enemies too. Are these comitatenses? I guess they are. So not Legio Lanciari. Okay, it seems these Pugellari are going to get wiped out altogether. And the real battle will begin soon. Is this once again the cavalry archer unit? I guess it is. Or are they mercenary equite veterani? No, they have both, so missile cavalry. The shrine here looks quite lonely. It has quite large site into which it has been constructed, but maybe this kind of city needs to reserve enough space if it gets upgraded to a cathedral. Okay, they have Plumbatari as well. And they haven't taken that many casualties, so I guess the battle will be at least somewhat difficult. Fortunately, the casualties are starting to pile up bit by bit, and let's hope that they will throw their missiles to those peasants. And let's hope the crossbowmen can get some nice shots off. And maybe we should start pushing rather soon. And still not breaking. Actually, they are faring quite well. But I don't think that will be enough. And it's our general there, of course, at the front. How else? And apparently we need to pull back. Because the enemies aren't breaking as fast as we would like. So we need to have another attempt. And let's see if this is enough now. Okay, some Bosporan mercenaries. The captain of the enemy army. And I think we don't need this unit of Bloom Battery here. Let's bring them to help out here. And let's hope the Bosporan mercenaries arrive soon, so that we can end the battle.
General flees! Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too!
And do we still have some enemies? So, a unit is here somewhere. Is it Limitane? I guess it is. Quite heavily damaged unit, and it cannot stand against a cavalry charge. And I guess this will be enough for this battle. Excellent. And now we need to have some replenishments here. So it seems Roxolani and Lombardy are fighting against each other. 40%. Public order maybe 50 next turn, maybe 60 if we are lucky.
Imperator, prepare for battle! Victory! Prepare for battle! Victory!
And then let's see about repairing this wall here. And of course it seems we cannot recruit anything, but we can hire one mercenary veteran unit, and nice trait, strong as stone. I don't remember seeing it before. And Tara seems to be coming under control. And let's see about Vicus Saxones. Not a good sign, but at least the garrison is full and we are at 45% at the moment. If we make the peasants at 55% and maybe next turn it will be under our control again. And I think in Rome we should make some units that will be sent to Salona, and here I think one trireme might be very beneficial for us for carrying the troops over. And here let's not forget to besiege Kyrene, and hopefully it will fall soon. And I think unless there is no catastrophe going on, we can have a turn. So Vicus Saxones, okay, that's, and Kydonia, and then Samara Priva. So what's wrong with you? Let's train some new units there. Actually, it will require Imperial Palace rather soon as well. But I think we have a turn, and actually let's send the reinforcements from Rome right away towards Salona, and I think we can send some archers from here as well. Okay, Kydonia and Vicus Saxones are rioting, and it's a good thing that we hired the mercenaries. And unfortunately, we lost that family member here. So that will bring some additional troubles for us. Let's see if we send one archery unit out and take one peasant unit in and retrain some of those. Okay, so what about Kydonia? Should be improving. And let's see what kind of garrison the enemy has in Kyrene. Shouldn't be that bad, but I think we will wait a bit just in case. And Avaricum can have Hermitage. Corduba is building that next level academy. Arles is going to need some extra troops. Vicus Alemanni. Some extra troops as well. And this army can continue its advancement. And I think we have a turn here. Okay. It seems that the riots are somewhat slowing down. Of course, it seems Cordoba is going to be another problem, so the governor from Tarraco will head to Cordoba. And Tingi is going to be problematic. Maybe Hermitage will help there. And let's see. Let's march towards Campus Lasuges with that army. And here, actually, the situation is becoming under control. Excellent. It seems Eastern Rome will attack once again. Let's bring the reinforcements close by so that they will be ready when there is a need. And maybe Hermitage in Rome as well will be beneficial, as the family member there is getting quite old. Let's see about Vicus Saxones. And I think we have it also under control. So, I think that's everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will help a great deal. You can also share this video to someone you think might like it. And you can also post comments about tactics or strategies I should use. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.